Alright guys, so I've been forgetting my GoPro a lot lately, but I've got a surprise for you. Boom. Okay, look at this, 2019 RZR XP with a blown motor. We're picking it up to revive it here. And Cody's hooking us up, and my daughter's probably gonna drive it, and Nick. So yeah, we got the whole crew here, we just pushed it in. I'll keep you guys updated. We're gonna do a Rev 6 engine in it. It's got 7,000 miles on the chassis. Alright, so here we are with the 2019 XP Turbo, two-seater obviously, this is Nick, Abby's boyfriend, and we're going to get this thing rocking. It's got a broken timing chain, so we're just going to put a whole new engine in it. Talked to Rev 6, we got a whole new engine block with a 1-year warranty coming on this thing, so we're going to get it cleaned up first of all, and then get her put back together and ready to rock in the snow. It's got some cool bonuses like the stereo. I got a new secondary. It's missing a caliper. It does come with an extra set of wheels. So $5 grand so far, people. $5 grand. We'll see what happens. I do like the white. Be able to walk around and take a look. Looks like they got some funky, I don't know what's going on with the A-arms here. Not a huge fan of the red. Alright guys, we're back in action here. I've got Nick helping out with me. This is going to be potentially his and Abby's machine. They're going to be the ones driving it, that's for sure. So I've got him here helping, putting in some elbow grease on this thing. We've got the engine pretty much loose, ready to come out. Having him kind of button up some of the suspension stuff so we can set it back down on the ground. We're going to use the overhead crane up there, the hoist, and we're going to pull this engine out of here in just a few minutes, so stay with us. Okay, dude, as another set of eyes and hands here as things are coming out, we need to watch for is that things are clear and nothing's going to be snagging any wires or hoses or anything that's going to hold us up. And if anything's looking like it's not going to go around, it's going to route it around like that wire was over the top of that big motor bar. One thing to watch for is we have, so much lift out of the chain up there, and is it going to clear down here? Is your jigging going to work? Is it even going to get you to where you need to be? So that's what I'm starting to watch now that I'm focused on the engine moving, it's coming out. Now are we going to be able to get up high enough to send the vehicle out and then set this back down? And it looks to me like it's going to be dang close, but I'm going to go forward a little bit. Oh shit! That bearing didn't stay together. So as part of the job of the CV shaft is to hold that bearing, and you can see what happened. I pulled the whole thing apart. Look at that, RZR. What happened? Yes, I know. We got purple grease in there, though. It's not too old, huh? We're going to be doing new wheel bearings on this one. And new rear CV shafts. Alright guys, fast forward a month here. I've got the transmission out, I've got it apart, and I'm doing the install for the SUPER ATV Gear Reduction kit. So follow along. Seas on there, I didn't show that. That's what's kind of coming through right there. Get our washer back on. Snap ring back on. Okay, now we're ready for a new version of this bearing. We gotta go get from the dealership. We'll continue on with this one. Okay, to the press. That's why you have all this junk here, because you kind of need it to press certain things. Different diameters, different thicknesses, and it's good to have two of everything, it seems like. Yep, two of these. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this is the bearing I just pressed off of there. I'm going to set it aside because I'm going to replace it with the new Polaris bearing here. And let's start sliding this stuff off, setting it in order here. Snap ring. Screw it off. Snap ring. Gear. Bearing. That gear stays on there. I'm going to go to the other side. We'll set up the bearing removal tool and press that off of there. Okay, I'll set that bearing aside since we're going to get the new bearing as well from Polaris. And you may be able to get those bearings through Super ATV, I would imagine. I do like to support the local dealership a little bit too. Okay, let's pull that and that. Inner cage, washer. One more snap ring. I lied, there's actually one more. Let's get this final one here, and then I won't need the rest of the parts off of this. The shaft or the gear. This on here. This shaft here. Big bearing, let's press it on. I felt it stop. it is. Touch more. The outside of that race. Felt it, boom. Boy, the case haps go back together nice and easy. Just a little bit of reveal on that stud. Okay. Purple stuff in there. Purple stuff in here. New bearings. Move all of them that I'm reusing. I'm gonna use some of the right stuff here. I'm gonna get this bad boy sealed up and put back together. And then I'll get her put back in the machine and we're gonna do the engine tomorrow. Stay with me. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely hit that subscribe, like, comment, tell me how you do it. Tell me what I did wrong. This works, this isn't my first one. So if you guys are looking for how to, feel free to do it this way and good luck to you. Just watch out for bad bearings while you're in there. Don't beat on things with a hammer. You should be good to go. Okay, gear selector cam in. This will be keyed with a wide notch. Wide notch. That cam will lock in there. Spring will lock in here. Figured out how to listen to music and I'll have to shut it off all the time. So yeah, if I'm talking a little loud, sorry, but this should be right. You can grab the gear selector lever and test out your gears now before you put it back together. Prep your surfaces back together. Let's do a little silk glide on these O-rings. I don't think you need any grease or anything in the gears. Alright guys, I've got the transmission gears reduced 25%. 3 bearings replaced in the transmission. I think it's good to go. We've topped off some of that purple transmission fluid. And I'm about to unbox the Rev 6 engines. Let's check it out here. The lights fired up. And yeah, RZR. Oh, but we're gonna get this thing unboxed. So let's take a look. And then I'm going to get some of these engine accessories bolted on here. Some of the things need to go on. Looks like flywheel, starter, stator, oil filter adapter, all kinds of fun stuff. Let's take a look here, a little time lapse. Okay, looks like water pump seals there. Got to get this lined up down in there, as well as the bolt pattern here. That's not it. I got these headphone things at Costco. They work really good in the Mav R, linking to the stereo, so I don't have to have a stereo system, and the sound quality is amazing. But I don't get as soon as I flip them down, they know that, I guess, and they shut off. It's weird. That's good, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I want to hear them down and not just have them off. But anywho, let's go ahead and mark all these stator bolts, water pump bolts, little heat exchanger bolt, and everything tight. We're gonna have this sucker fired up tomorrow. I'm excited. Alright, since I have this DynoJet wastegate, I might as well put it on, even though it really sucks to change them out. I'll go ahead and get this sucker put on there. Yeah. If you've ever done one, you know what I mean. Sucked by the access. I'd rather do this now while it's out. The access still sucks. It's out. Yeah, here we go. The Die-Hard battery I'm going to put in here. This big one here is not the right configuration. It's just a little too big, but it's got lots of juice. So let's give this thing a turn over once here. We've got oil, we've got coolant, we've got voltage, we've got stereo rooftop. That's always fun. There we go. There we go, RZR. Sounds like it's cranking good. I don't know exactly how much fuel is in this thing. I wonder if I should I put half a gallon. I smelled it, it smelled good. Put half a gallon of 110 just to help bring the octane level up. Fuel gauge says it's got gas in it, so let's go with it. Oh yeah. Ooh, let's let her get some more fuel in the line there. It was popping off though, and yes, I'm extremely nervous. Here we go. It's gonna go. Come on, baby. Oh yeah. Heck yeah, I'm so excited. That sounds excellent. Smells like new engine. Yes. Sound like any exhaust leaks? You see the coolant, the oil. go for a drive. And the engine light's back on. I just restarted, fired right up. Gear reduction. Feels really good, the crawlability. Just whoosh whoosh nicely too. Okay, so this is warmed up, 196. Let's go see if we can get it to circulate a little. This RZR, for having 7,000 miles, is actually in really good condition. Hasn't been ridden like I ride. Will 210. Come on, baby, circulate. I did check the coolant reservoir and it's full still. Why isn't it circulating? RZR, will you stay there? You're being a good boy. Thank you. See how hot it really feels here. We just got steamy air, so that hose is cold, that hose is cold, that hose is cold, that hose is cold, that hose is hot. Water pump not working, maybe? That's what I would say. Okay guys, so at this point I was in a little bit of panic mode, but after a few seconds here I realized that I need to raise the front end of the vehicle way up in the air, overfill the coolant reservoir, and allow the system to bleed out. There's a small bleeder screw on the front of the head, just above that exhaust manifold. I cracked that 2 times and this thing was circulating just fine, so I didn't actually get it any hotter than 230. I don't think the actual engine block got up to that much either, just the sensor got to that temperature, so she's running good. So I just wanted to make a note, when I was hitting the engine and components with this, I didn't see anything at 200. It was showing 235 and triggered the engine light to come on, and the warning light for temperature. Had to be hot steamy air in there, and the actual block was never really that hot. I've got a fancy snap-on gun here, and you can see the head. Okay, I've let it cool down a little bit, checked all the fluids, checked the oil. I had done 2.75 quarts. On the dipstick it was right on the bottom level, so I put that last quarter of a quart in.